with you today, Thomas Friedman. Mr. Friedman.
Well, I think what is shaping more things in more places, in more ways on more days, is that we're in the middle of three nonlinear accelerations all at the same time with the three largest forces on the planet, which I call the market, Mother Nature, and Moore's Law. Something one of my teachers, Lynn Wells, taught me is never think in the box. Never think out of the box. Today you have to think without a box. What I hope I can persuade you of is that if you think without a box today, if you blend multiple different perspectives in a time of rapid change, you'll be able to see the world much more clearly. The power of one today to be a maker or a breaker is unlike anything we've seen before. And that is why one of my tutors, Heather McGowan on education, likes to say, never ask your kid today what you want to be when you grow up. Because whatever it is, it's not going to be here unless it's policeman or fireman. Only ask your kid today how you want to be when you grow up. Will you have an agile learning mindset? Will you be predisposed to be a lifelong learner? That is the single most important competitive advantage in a world where the things you learn in the first year of your BA may be outdated by the fourth year. In a world where the notion you can get a 4-year degree and dine out on that for 30 years of your career is so 1950s. Today the digital divide is disappearing. It'll be gone, I bet, within 5 years. And when the digital divide is gone, the biggest divide in the world is going to be the motivational divide. Whose kids have the self-motivation to be lifelong learners long after they've left home and mom and dad are not there to say, Fernando, have you done your homework? That is what intelligent assistance is all about. We're in the middle of a change in the climate of globalization for the reasons I argued. We're going from an interconnected world to an interdependent world. And in the interdependent world, first of all, your friends can kill you faster than your enemies. If Mexican, Italian, or Greek banks go under, I'm going to feel that heavily in America. Italy, Greece, they're in NATO, they're in the EU, they're allies, as is Mexico. But your friends can kill you now faster than your enemies in an interdependent world. And in an interdependent world, your rivals falling becomes more dangerous than your rivals rising. We are now standing at a moral intersection we have never stood at before as a human species. In 1945, we entered a world where one country could kill all of us post-Hiroshima. And if it had to be one country, I'm glad it was mine. I think we're entering a world where one person can kill all of us, and where all of us could actually fix everything. We have never been to this intersection before where one of us could kill all of us. And with these powers of men, women, and machines now, we, for the first time, live in a world that if we put our minds to it, we could actually feed, house, clothe, and educate every person on the planet. We have that power now. We have never been to this intersection before where one of us could kill all of us, and all of us could fix everything. And what does that mean? That intersection? It means we've never been more godlike as a species than we are today. We'll put those two together. We've never lived more of our lives in a realm that's God-free, and we have never been more godlike. What does that mean? It means what everyone thinks, feels, and believes now matters more than ever. It means everyone needs to be in the grip of sustainable values. Everyone, at a minimum, needs to be in the embrace of the golden rule. Do unto others as you wish them to do unto you, because we now live in a world where you can do unto others farther, faster, deeper, cheaper than ever before, and others can do unto you, here in Mexico, farther, faster, deeper, cheaper than ever before. Everyone today needs to be in the grip of sustainable values. Values matter more than ever, and at a minimum, the golden rule. Because I think in this age of acceleration, community becomes more important than ever. I think national governments today, yours and mine, are way too slow to adapt to these rapid changes. The single family is too weak to adapt to these changes. It's going to be the healthy, inclusive community that I think is the central governing unit of the 21st century. It's close enough to people and nimble enough and doesn't get torn apart by the kind of tribalism we're now seeing in Washington, D.C. or Mexico City. And the best communities today are doing that. They're able to adapt because they have large amounts of trust. And trust is what enables you to move quickly. All the most important things today are all the things you cannot download. It's all things you have to upload the old-fashioned way. Good parenting to good child. Good teaching to good student. Good pastor to good flock. Good bureaucrat to good citizen. Thank you.
Es una manera de asegurarnos de que en principio el estudiantado, el profesorado, la comunidad universitaria y la comunidad en general tenga acceso a líderes de opinión, tendencias, sugerencias sobre cómo mejorar y aspectos que impactan, ¿no?, a la comunidad como tal. Así es de que es una manera de que estemos mejor informados, mejor preparados y que podamos actuar así como nos convoca Tom Friedman a hacerlo.